I'm gonna get you to start with I didn't write it down. I'll grab it for you. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. We'll read 9 and then we'll read 9 and 10. 9's good.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. And it reads, Yep. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Karkadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And greetings and salutations to the Akyam, Akwathium, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. You want to read that for me again?
Yep. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be.
The thing that hath been is that which shall be. So when we go back to what we're talking about right now is the NWO, okay? Gotta speak in code. I'm just coming back off of a fucking strike. So we have to be careful with what we're saying right now. But that new thing that they think is new is not. When you go back to the time of the Greeks, when Antiochus Epiphanes, okay, when Alexander the Great had passed away, and it talks about the four winds. We're going to get into that, okay. He was talking when Antiochus Epiphanes came into power. He was talking about everybody leave their laws, statutes, commandments. They'll get rid of your gods. We're gonna be a one world government. But even before that, we're gonna go back to the Tower of Babel. Okay? Mm-hmm. So when the Tower of Babel, and you can go, I can't remember if it's not the United Nations, but it's the one of those NATO fucking buildings that they have designed that look like the Tower of Babel, basically. So when you get into the Tower of Babel, what happened then? These people wanted a one world order. Okay? A one world government. And what's happening right now is nothing new under the sun. This is what these people are really striving for. This is what they're working on. Okay? Everybody using the same currency. Everybody following the same wicked ass deities that these people pray to. Okay? Mm-hmm. So there's no new thing, man. This shit this happened before. It happened a few times in history. And they're getting ready to try to do this again. And every time that they did that, what did the Most High do? He destroyed them motherfuckers, man.
Yep.
Okay? You want to continue that, brother?
Yep. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done.
And that which is done shall be done. You see? You know? These scriptures were written for our learning, man, so that when these times came and the prophets came out on the streets, okay, those people that were going to be helpers of the prophets. So I don't call myself a prophet. I teach the kids. Okay? We teach. That's what we do. But if those, there's brothers that have been out here for 30 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Now I can say that those people are prophets of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because they brought a lot of fruit into this thing, man. Me being one of those, But this is what's going to happen, man. These brothers that have been out here teaching, that have been helpers, that have been contributing financially to help these brothers out, and different things of that nature have come onto the scene to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass system that they're really trying to push. Mm-hmm. Okay? You got any more on that?
Time. And there is no new thing under the sun.
Mm-hmm. There's no new thing under the sun, man. Okay? They trying to do the Tower of Babel over again. They trying to act like they Antiochus Epiphanes. Okay. They're trying to go into the time of the Renaissance, the rebirth. You see, when they started pushing the other white meat over here on this side of the earth, they wanted everybody to be under that same banner, man. You know. So this thing that's going on with the shutdowns and these business closures, the food crisis, the fuel crisis, and all of these other crises that they're saying are happening are actually manufactured, right? You know, so that they can set these things in motion because they want, and they've already told it. Old ass George Bush Sr. talked about it. You know, not the law of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that anymore. They want order, and how they're going to get order is by killing hundreds of millions of people, billions of people, man. So they can control the ones that are left. That's what they want to do. You want to go to 1 Maccabees 1:30? We're going to read the whole way to 48, but yeah, go ahead. Start at 30 and read to 48. But you know, we'll jump in there every once in a blue.
1 Maccabees 1:30. First Maccabees 1:30, and spake peaceable words
Matter of fact, let me do this for me. Go to 1 and 1.
Okay.
And then jump to 5.
Okay.
To 10. I'm Salakia. I had that down, and I should have fixed this.
Yep.
Salakia. Yeah.
First Maccabees 1 and 1, and it happened. After that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian.
Salakia.
That was my fault.
Alexander, the Macedonian, okay, the son of Philip. So Philip the Macedonian. Now we know that Philip the Macedonian, if he's the father of Alexander the Great, we know that his bloodline goes back to, Agag. Okay, Agag the Agagite. Agag's bloodline goes back to Amalek, and Amalek's bloodline goes back to Esau. So we know these men are Edomites. Okay? There's no new thing under the sun, man. The Edomites are in rule right now with wicked ass, their wicked ass, what do they call it? Draconian measures. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
The son of Philip, after that, Alexander, son of Philip, Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chetam, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes.
King Darius. You guys that seen the movie 300, they're talking about this in the Bible, man. Okay? The 1611 King James Bible has historical events in it because it is a historical record. Okay? So get your thumbs out your ass, man. All hell is getting ready to break loose for trying to tell you something.
Everybody's back in their lap.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the prophets are here, man. You know?
The prophets are back.
Yep.
The Edomites are back.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's back in their lot. They tried it back then, they failed. And now they're trying it again.
Yep.
Just say no former of what is it?
No remembrance of former things.
Yep.
We'd go crazy if we knew what happened to us in our past life.
Yep.
The Most High, he's more merciful than that, man. To have us come back here on this earth and see the people and actually run into the people that may have murdered us. You see what I'm saying? In a past life. We go fucking nuts. You know? And we'd probably be, these Edomites probably would be getting their asses kicked in and out, man, right now. If we started understanding what they really did to us. You know what I'm saying? You know? Go ahead, brother. Or if that was it, jump down. Where you at?
It's just a little bit more.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. You might as well go ahead and read the to 10, actually. Just go ahead and read to 10, and then we'll go to 30.
All right. that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece, and made many wars and won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth, and went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him.
This was Alexander the Great, man. He was a conqueror. Conquered many nations, man. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up, and he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations and kings, who became tributaries unto him. And after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die.
And this is talking about, but this is the period of time when Daniel prophesied about the rough goat, okay, and the four winds. And the four winds is talking about Ptolemy, Seleucus,
Yep.
Cassandrus,
Yep.
and Laomachus, okay?
Yep.
All right. So when Alexander the Great died, these four generals took over: north, south, and east and west provinces of the Roman Empire. You got any more, guys?
Verse 6.
Yep.
Wherefore he called his servants such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth,
The four that I just mentioned. Go ahead.
and parted the kingdoms among them while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bare rule, every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them. Many years and evils were multiplied in the earth. Verse 10. And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus,
Antiochus Epiphanes. All right, here we go. Go ahead, brother.
surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king. He had been a hostage of Rome, Salakia. And he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
Okay, so now this is the kind of shit that these Greeks did, and it's the same thing that they're doing right now. Let's start at 30.
Con. First Maccabees 1 and 30. And spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city, and smote it very sore, and destroyed much people of Israel.
Now, when we're talking about spoke peaceable words, who's speaking peaceable words right now? Joseph Biden. You know, I'm gonna keep you safe. I'm gonna take everybody's weapons. He's gonna keep you safe by taking all the weapons. Ain't that what Hitler said? You know, that's what these other tyrants say when they want to take away your real freedom and your real liberty, man. Now I ain't fucking. We don't push using weapons to fight against Esau. We're using the spirit of the Most High right now.
Right.
Okay. You know, but this is the kind of shit that these people do, man. This is what they do. They want you to feel comfortable. They want to be Big Daddy.
Yeah.
And they want to take care of you.
Right.
And that's what they push out here, man.
Yep. Peaceful,
You know?
buttery words, but at
Yeah.
the end, wars in their heart.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
can't trust them, man.
Never trust thine enemy.
Con.
You know, for his iron rusted, so does his wickedness, man. And I'm telling you can shine these fucking people up, and you gonna think that oh, this is beautiful. Look how shiny they are. Look how beautiful they are. Look how they want to save our lives. Them people want to fucking chop your goddamn heads off, man. They want to put something in your body, okay? Without even if you're not willing, they still want to jam it in you, okay? They want to make your life difficult. And why would a peaceable speaking person want to make your life extremely difficult to get you to do something? Why in the fuck would they do that? Because they're wicked as hell, man. Okay? Them peaceable words. The words of his mouth are smoother than butter, but war is in his heart, like your brother just said.
That's right.
You know? You gotta be fucking crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 31. And when he had taken the spoils of the city, he set it on fire, and pulled down the houses and walls thereof on every side. But the women and children took they captive, and possessed the cattle. Then builded they the city of David with a great and strong wall, and with the mighty towers, and made it a stronghold for them. Verse 34.
We're talking about there were several different campaigns fought between the Greeks and the Israelites. When we're talking about the Maccabees, the 6 brothers that were put to death by the Greeks because they didn't want to follow the laws of the land, so to speak. Okay, and they actually have accounts in there where they found women that had circumcised their children, and they took the women and the children on top of walls and threw them down on top of their fucking heads, man. They were doing this to Israelites. I'm telling you people right now, what's happening right now is these people want to put you in a difficult position. You can't afford the food, you can't afford gas, you can't get to work, you can't pay your rent, okay? Okay, now listen, we have a solution to this problem.
Time.
Okay? All you gotta do, listen, just act like you getting that CH to the IPP in your hand.
Right.
So that these other Israelites will come do it.
And
see?
there was a story in the Bible, I can't think of it, but the king was like, just say that you're eating pork.
That's the Maccabees.
Con,
They was telling them,
just say
yeah, the Maccabees brothers. You know?
Like, nah.
We're gonna give you some chicken, but we want you to act like you're eating pork.
Right.
So that the other people will follow along because they trust you.
Yep.
You see? This is the shit that they're gonna do, man. They're gonna get your athletes, your movie star, Denzel. He gonna sit down with his hand out. Shaq's gonna sit down with his hand out. LeBron's gonna sit down with his hand out. You know what I mean? That's what they're getting ready to do. They're getting ready to make it seem like it's something that's pleasing or something that's good. And then the next thing you know, what's gonna happen? They're gonna start forcing people, and when they start forcing people, they're gonna show you their real horns because they're gonna have to actually start killing people.
Yep.
You see it?
Yep.
Because people are gonna start rebelling. People are gonna say no, no, no. They're not gonna work. They're gonna start robbing, stealing, and then all hell's gonna start breaking loose. And guess what's gonna happen? That's when then you're gonna see that you fucked around with the wrong person. You should have been following your Bashim Yahushua.
That's heavy.
You know?
That's heavy.
I'm telling you.
This is the blueprint. We're trying to give you the blueprint.
Ah.
Is to repent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The blueprint is the straight gate.
You damn right.
They want to put a squeeze like the brother brought out last week. The high where's pressure above and pressure down below.
The High Gilead dialect.
You know they want to put the squeeze on.
Yep.
Anyway, repent,
order out of chaos, man.
Yep. Read on out.
Yes, sir.
First Maccabees 1:34, and they put therein a sinful nation, wicked men, and fortified themselves therein. They stored it also with armor and victuals, and when they had gathered together the spoils of Jerusalem, they laid them up there, and so they become a snare. So they became a sore snare, for it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary, and an evil adversary to Israel.
That evil adversary is the Edomites, man. Okay? Period, point blank. Now, they can call themselves Greeks, okay, Romans, you know, but they have many names, man, because they're a fugitive and a vagabond. So right now, we're still dealing with the nation of Edom, even though they call themselves so-called white people, okay? Or Russians, or French, or Germans. They're still all Edomites, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 37, thus they shed innocent blood on every side of the sanctuary and defiled it. Insomuch that the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them, whereupon the city was made an habitation of strangers, and became strange to these, and became strange to those that were born in her.
And that's talking about when all of these people, when they destroyed Jerusalem basically, and they took the Jews out, they got the Jews pretty much out of there in captivity, a bunch of different nations of people started going in there and defiling the place with their gods, and their rituals. You know, especially the damn Greeks with that pork and all that homosexual shit. Go ahead, brother.
And her own children left her. Her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning, her Sabbath into a reproach, her honor into contempt. Verse 40. As had been her glory, so was his. As had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom.
Listen now, this is what Biden's doing. He wants the NATO and the EU and all these other nations, man, to follow to follow the yellow brick road. Go ahead, brother.
Yep. That all should be one people.
You see?
And everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
Everybody leave your laws, okay? Now the Chinese are trying to get their foot in the door first with the CHIPP, okay? The Russians are trying to do the same thing.
It's a race.
Yeah, they're jockeying for position to control everything, okay? That includes your religion, all right? That includes, I mean, just everything. Okay, yeah, the money that you spend or have, is it going to be the yuan? Is it going to be the Russian ruble? It's not going to be the dollar. They're trying to kill that anyway. Now they're talking about a digital currency. So which one of these countries is going to have the digital currency under their monetary system? Okay. This is what they're working on. This is why there's a whole lot of fighting and arguing and bullshitting between them, because they want control. They want control. They still want control over here over everything because they think that their military is more powerful. It's going to come down to a fucking bloodbath, man. Okay? Because they want everybody to follow the same laws. As far as Satanism and all that other wicked ass shit is concerned. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Beautiful. Verse 43, yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath.
And there are wicked men that have come out of Israel, man. There were wicked men, man, that came out of Israel that are gonna follow these wicked ass people. You got a whole bunch of them right now screaming. Shit, I just seen a video. There's a bunch of nigger women screaming and hollering to get the police to push IUIC. And I don't follow them.
Okay.
But these goddamn nigger women, these black women, so-called black women, are screaming and hollering up in New York when they're being told that they're the children of Israel.
Right.
That who their enemy really truly is and why these people are doing what they're doing to you. Okay, and how it's going to get even worse, you know. But they're pushing these brothers away, man. You know what I mean? They're pushing their profits away. You know, they're doing it all over the fucking place. And it's like when these things start to occur, when these things start to happen, man, they're not going to have no covering, none. You know, because they haven't listened to what we're trying to tell them. And guess what? Good riddance, because what the brothers say, why the fuck should we pray for the 2/3? You know, when they're doing things like that. Go ahead, brother.
First Maccabees 1:44. For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land.
And they're telling Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, because Ephraim and his mates, the Northern Kingdom, the Latinos and Native American Indians were already over here. Okay, they came over here after the Assyrian captivity. You can read about that. All right. Go ahead, brother.
And forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbath.
Profane the Sabbath. Don't follow your God anymore. Don't follow your laws, statutes, and commandments. This is what they're. You know, the scriptures talk about we're gonna test this basic. I don't want to roughly paraphrase it, but they're talking about how they're gonna to put us through some shit to see if our words be true. Basically, you know, are we really gonna have faith that Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna get us out of certain things?
Yep.
Right? You see? Because that's coming, man. Go ahead, brother.
They should profane the Sabbath and festival days, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh
See?
and unclean beasts. Verse 48, that they should also lead their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable.
And that's what I was talking about earlier. They were set. They found women. They found Israelites in caves doing their Passovers and things of that nature. They brought them all out, tied them all together, and burned them up.
Yeah.
The women that had their children circumcised took them up on top all that high ass mountains and threw them off on their heads, man. This is what they were doing to the Israelites. This man was speaking peaceable words when he first came and talked to the Israelites. Peaceable words. You know, we're here for you. We want to help you. What can we do for you? What do you need? You know, this is the same thing that's going on right now, man. You know. Go ahead, brother.
Their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manners of uncleanness and profanation. That's it.
That's it.
I mean, we want to keep going. That was 48.
Yeah, go down to 52 and stop there. Then we'll get Daniel 11 and 4.
First Maccabees 1:49. To the end, they might forget the law and change all the ordinances.
All the ordinances.
Time.
Go ahead, brother. I thought I took my video out. I guess I didn't.
To the end, they might forget the law and change all the ordinances, and whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die.
That he should die. This man just got done speaking peaceable words. Okay? Peaceable words. Let me grab this real quick. Was that it?
This joint is fire. I got 2 more verses out.
Yeah, let me, give me a hot second, brother. Sorry about that.
Oh, you are
It
fine.
was flowing. But I gotta take this video out of here real quick. So I can get my part 2 here. Thought I forgot, you know, like I said, I was running a little late, so. Take me a hot second, brother. Yeah, you can read that again too. That's it. There we go. Slack at y'all for the technical difficulties. Oh, come on, damn it.
See.
It is, because that joint was rocking. Yeah, because I took the damn thing out of the trash. This motherfucker.
Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. This motherfucker is not gonna let me.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
alright,
got it.
let's go ahead, brother.
I got it on wax.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
That's why we need to go ahead and put that anyway. Put our channel up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on there too.
First Maccabees 1:50, and whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said, he should die.
He should die. These are the peaceable words that this man spoke to these people. Go ahead, brother.
In the self same manner wrote he to wrote he to his whole kingdom and appointed overseers over all the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city.
Overseers, officers. Okay? What do they got over us right now? They got officers over us.
Yep.
You know? And when they start, well, let's go back here to 2020. You know, people in restaurants without their mask on. You know what I'm saying? People going in stores and in subways and on buses without their mask on. What was happening to these people? They were getting they were getting snatched by the fucking belt and tippy-toed out them motherfuckers, man. You know? By what? Officers. You know? Because who is going to enforce these laws that they're going to push out? Who's going to enforce these draconian laws? The officers, man. The military that's coming in here.
Yep.
Okay? You people better get it together. Go ahead, brother.
First Maccabees 1:52. Then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit every one that forsook the law. And so they committed evils in the land, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even wheresoever they should flee for succor.
You see? So the secret places, man, they were going into caves, celebrating the holidays. If they got caught, they got put to death. You see? One grab Daniel 11 and 4. Mm-hmm. That's what Creepy Joe's gonna ready to do to you. He's gonna speak peaceable words, man, to make you feel like you're gonna be safe. He's gonna give you an offer you can't refuse because your belly button's gonna be touching your backbone. Okay? And you're gonna be outside, it's gonna be raining, or it's gonna be cold, and you're gonna be in your house without no fucking heat. You know? With a half a bag of rice and 6 kids. You're gonna take that offer, man, is gonna be one you ain't gonna be able to refuse. Go ahead, brother.
Start at the top.
Yep.
Daniel 11:1. Also in the first year of Darius the Mede, even I stood to confirm and strengthen him. And now when I show thee the truth, behold, there shall stand up yet 3 kings in Persia, and the fourth shall be far richer than they all. And by his strength, through his riches, he shall stir up all against the realm of Grecia. And a mighty king shall stand up, that shall rule over great dominion, and do according to his will. And when he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken, and shall be divided toward the 4 winds of the heaven.
And that's divided in the 4 winds. I talked about Ptolemy, Lysimachus, Seleucus, and Cassandras. Those are the 4 winds that it's talking about, man. It was going to be broken up. The militaries were spread out, just like the American military is spread out right now. Okay, go ahead.
And when he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken, and shall be divided toward the 4 winds of heaven, and not to his posterity.
And Salakia, the 4 winds is the north, south, east, and west, okay? And the heaven is talking about the rulership of the Edomites at the time. Go ahead, brother.
To his posterity, nor according to his dominion which he ruled. For his kingdom shall be plucked up, even for others beside those.
Nah. I just wanted to make that point because that was we just read about Alexander the Great in the book of the Maccabees, and I just wanted to bring that out in Daniel's because this is the book of Daniel's, which was prophesying about the rough goat, which was Alexander the Great coming around, and that's what Alexander the Great was going to be doing. He was going to exalt himself, man. Okay? As he did have great power. He took down a lot of big ass goddamn, big name nations at the time, man.
Yep.
Okay? The Persians and the Medes, man, were destroyed, man, by Alexander the Great. You see? Go ahead. Oh, that was it?
Yep.
Grab First Maccabees We read 1 and 11, right?
Con.
Yeah, get Daniel's 8 and 25 then.
Man.
Hmm?
Daniel's 8 and 25,
Yep.
and it reads, man. And through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper.
And through his policies. Whose policies, man? Who's making all the mandates right now? Who is thinking up ways to make you more vulnerable right now? Okay? These policies. I talked to my wife. I think I mentioned it before about there being more mass shootings during Democratic rule in America than there is during Republican. I haven't looked at the numbers, but I'm guaranteeing your ass that they're way higher. The Democratic time in office, you will see more mass shootings than you would in Republican time in office. If you see this video, you might want to look that up because it's probably going to be a big ass difference in the numbers. Okay, so through his policies, he's going to cause craft to prosper, and these policies we're talking about are all of these mandates that are going to come. And what's going on right now, like the fuel shortage, the fuel prices, the food shortage, okay? A lot of these things are going to lead to policies being written, okay, to make it sound like they're trying to do you a favor or trying to help you, okay? But there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be an offer that you're not going to be able to refuse because you're going to be in such a difficult position, to be able to say, fuck no. Because a lot of people are just going to go for it because they're not going to have any other choice, That's what's coming, and that's what his policies are all about, man.
Unrighteous decrees.
Yeah, unrighteous decrees, exactly, brother. So like we say, you know what I'm saying, right now, you better get your ass to repenting because I'm just telling you, this thing is it's getting deadly ass serious. Okay.
Man, and speaking on the gas, just real quick, they're finding out that I guess these gas companies or whoever's doing it, they're putting ethanol, if I'm saying that right.
Extra ethanol, yep.
Right, and the gas to where it's watered down.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Burning fast, yeah.
Burning fast, right.
Yeah.
So you ain't getting shit as far as for your mileage.
Yeah, you think you're putting that same $70 worth
Right.
of gas in, and that shit's going 2 days earlier
Right.
than it usually is.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
And through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many.
And by peace shall destroy many. What did Antiochus Epiphanes say? Peaceable words. And he destroyed millions of fucking Israelites, man. Okay? So what are they doing right now? They're speaking peaceable words. And what are they going to do? They're going to destroy many. Homeboy looking at us. Okay. Go ahead, brother.
And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand.
He's going to stand up against Yahushua. Okay? And when all of these things start to take place, when all hell is really breaking loose on this earth, the angel Michael is going to come and stand up for the children of Israel, man. And these people are really going to try to fight Yahushua. They're really going to try to fight against the chariots when they show up. They're not just going to be disappearing and shooting off at 17,000 miles an hour in our atmosphere. They're going to be here whooping some ass, man. And they're already talking about them. There's so much information coming out about the chariots through our own government. These people are horrified, man. And they're still going to try to fight because he just said it. He's going to try to stand up against the great prince, man.
Yep.
The prince of princes. But he shall be broken without hand. And right now he's being broken by the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua by these words, man.
Yep.
That we're speaking. You see? And it's not going to get any better. It's going to get way worse. You know? Because brothers aren't getting weaker. Brothers are getting stronger, and they're actually getting a lot bolder too. You know? And the scriptures talk about spare not. We're not going to spare the feelings of anybody. We don't give a damn who your friends are. You know what I'm saying? We don't care who your wife or girlfriend is. We don't care. You know, we got a job to do.
That's
Okay?
right.
And we're going to continue to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Is that it, brother, on that?
That's it.
Grab Baruch 4, 25 to 34. Cry aloud and spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, man. You know, we got to tell our people about their transgression so that they can come back to this truth, man, before all of this, before that window is closed, man, that window of mercy, you know? Because it was a physical door closed by Yahweh, you know, during the time of Noah, but this time it's going to be a spiritual door, man, you know? Good?
Yep. Baruch 4 and 25. My children suffer patiently.
Alright.
Suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh Shai. For thy enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction,
Shortly thou shalt see his destruction. Go ahead.
and shalt tread upon his neck.
And shall tread upon his neck. Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt, man. Go ahead, bro.
My delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh Shai, for ye shall remember of him that brought these things upon you.
You shall remember of him, you know, because Yahweh brought these things upon us for a reason, man. It's a punishment. Okay? But now that we found out that we're the children of Israel, what we got to do is we got to repent and come back to this truth, you know what I'm saying, so that we can be rewarded for this. Okay? We don't want to be punished, man, but when we know what's really going on. We want to be rewarded. That's why we come out here and we do these video epistles, and we go out on the street corners on Sundays or Saturdays or whatever day of the week brothers are able to get out.
Come.
Okay? Go ahead, man.
For it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Shai, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Seek him 10 times more. Go ahead.
For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation.
You see, we want to be rewarded, man, with everlasting salvation. Even though all of Israel is going to return, we want to be a part of us. We want to be as part of a special portion of the children of Israel. Right? You see? That's what we're in this for. You know what I'm saying? Because we want it. We don't want our glory on this side. We want it when Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai sets that kingdom up, and brothers say, damn, those were the brothers that went out and was calling this man the goddamn devil to his face and weren't afraid of death. Okay? And some of us may taste of it on this side, but some of us may, most of us are going to probably make it out of here a little scratched, maybe a little bumped, but we're going to get the fuck up out of here. Go ahead,
Scarcely, he said.
Exactly.
Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice and rejoice at thy fall.
And rejoice at our fall. They're going to be miserable as hell, man. Even the 2/3. They're getting ready to start seeing a lot of miserable fucking times, man. The 2/3 are getting ready to go through some shit, and just like I can't remember who I was watching. I watched so many videos during the day. The brother said that we're getting ready to be, you know, the ones laughing at these people when we see them standing in these food lines, you know, and then and they're standing there for hours, and then they get to the door, and the motherfuckers don't got no more food, you know. And they're outside screaming and hollering. We're gonna be sitting back watching the news, laughing at their asses. We may be on the block teaching, or walking down the street with a bag full of groceries to go to our house that you know what I'm saying, that somebody gave to us, or what have you. You know what I'm saying? You know, We're gonna be laughing at these people when we see them screaming and hollering and crying. Can you give me so much? You got an extra handful of rice? Nah, bitch. No, we ain't got nothing. No, you know, cause this is what this like those women talking the way that they have been to them brothers up in New York. You know, even though it's IUIC, man, I got respect for them brothers because they still go out on the street and teach, even though they're off. You know what I'm saying? But them women that are scoffing at them like that, they're gonna catch hell, man. They're gonna catch hell. Holy hell, man. You got any more on that out?
Time. Baruch 4 and 32. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve, miserable is she that received thy sons.
That's right.
For as she rejoiced at the ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
Her own desolation. America's getting ready to be desolate, man. It's getting ready to be destroyed. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Baruch 4 and 34. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time.
And she shall be inhabited of devils. The same one's making the most noise. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like the scriptures just said, man, America's getting ready to be desolate. It's getting ready to be destroyed. They have rejoiced at our fall, and they have rejoiced at the destruction of our children, man, of ourselves and our children, man. You know, through the policies that they're going to create, man, they're going to cause hell to break loose on this earth, and they're going to lose control of the whole situation, man. And that's going to be all she wrote. Okay. You got anything else, sir?
Hey, man, that was beautiful.
All right, bro. All right, well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kadash.
Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well, and greetings and salutations, and shalom to the Akiyam, the Akwathiam, and that speckled bird that's listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
I might have to, copy that joint.